and the Peaks are going on the road. They'll be going on the road to play the Whispers. Now, we played the Whispers in the first game of the season. We beat them 4-3. And as we face each other again, the Peaks have improved their record to 8-5. Whispers at 4-9. On the mound for the Peaks will be I'm a Woman. She's got a 1-2 record this year with a 5.14 ERA. And going for the Whispers will be Adelmo Meyer. 1-1, his record with a 2.95 ERA this season. And we are off your starting lineups. Trang, Pootstink, Trindle, Fatfuck, Mush, Glandis, Vanderhiggs, Dingus, and Woman. Pace, Undermeyer, Hatmore, Loins, Furthermore, Samplemore, Luncaster, Armstrong, and Meyer for the Whispers. Adelmo Meyer will be on the mound, and Kanga Trang is going to lead it off. And she pulls the first pitch she sees quickly into the stands. Foul. Somehow that was a strike. So we'll have to try for that one. Samplemore, tough play. He's not going to make the throw in time. The dive took him too deep into the hole. So the leadoff batter is aboard. For the Peaks, Kanga Trang at first base. And that's a line drive to right field. Hatmore will pull it in. Trang will have to retreat to first. One away now. Runner still at first as Gerp Trindle will step up. Hitting .371 on the year. His bat beginning to wake up over the last few games. He had a tough start to the season, but here lately he has been hitting it pretty well. That is another line drive to right field and another fly ball caught by Hatmore for another out on the scoreboard. And that'll bring the league leader in batting average to the plate, Bob Fatfuck. And he will golf that one into foul territory, and it'll drop between a couple of players. Still at work, so now I get to watch. Right on. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hope I don't get you in trouble watching the stream at work. The 2-2. And that is going to be a base hit down the left field line. The runner will head for third, and that'll be a double for Fatfuck as Trang settles in at third base. And that'll be runners second and third for Glower Mush as she steps in with 2 down in the inning and a couple of runners in scoring position. And that is poorly hit off the handle and back up the middle. So the Peaks get a couple of runners aboard, and they waste them, leaving them at second and third. And we're heading to the bottom of the first. Whispers coming up for the first time. Peyton Pace to lead it off for the Whispers. And the first pitch from Woman finds the strike zone for strike one. And it's now 0-2 on Pace. And this is hit in the air center field. Trindle going over and will make the catch for out number one. I don't know quite what's wrong with my voice today. It feels a little strange. I feel like it sounds not quite right. But anyway, we continue on. And that is going to be in the gap, right center field. This will be extra bases. And it happened so quickly I didn't even get the batter's name. But Samuel Hatmore will come to the plate now with 1 down and a runner at second. And there's a ground ball. Mush freezes the runner at second and gets the out at first. 2 down now as Adelmo Loins steps in, playing left field today. First pitch taken for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a ground ball. Mush with a dive. Can't quite make the play. Trindle up and throwing for home. The throw is going to be late, and the run will score. On the throw home, the runner moves down to second. And it's 1-0 now in favor of the Whispers. Strike one to Furthermore. At the plate, runner in scoring position, but 2 away. Just a little high there with the fastball. The 1-2, runner goes, the base is stolen. They're going to head for home. Throw coming from Trang is not in time. And another run is in. And another runner moves over to second base on the throw home. And here's Fist Samplemore with his team up 2-0 now. And 2 outs in the inning. And Ima looking to get out of this inning without any further damage. This could do it. This is a high foul ball, but it's going out of play. Just on the other side of the wall there. And no play for Trang in right. There's a ground ball up the middle. Dingus has it. And that will end the inning. But the Whispers do get 2 on the board. They lead 2-0 as we head to the top of the second inning. Gladys Glandis will lead it off. And she'll start it with a foul ball behind the plate. 0-1. And that just misses 1-1 the count now. And that pitch is up and in, 2-1. And this is hit pretty hard, but foul. And it's even count now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, payoff pitch coming. Just protecting the zone there. And there's a walk. So a pretty good at bat there from Glandis to draw the walk. Klebel Vanderhiggs stands in now. Look out. They come right inside, and it is 1-1. That one out and away from her, and it will fall. 1-2 the count. And that is going to be a base hit into left field. Loins cuts it off, keeps everybody to 1 base. But there are runners first and second now with nobody out for Spike Dingus. Spike batting a very respectable .442 this season. And he hits this one high and deep to right field. Hatmore is there. The runners head back to their bases. Still 1 away. Still 2 on base. Here's I'm a Woman, who swings the bat very well for a pitcher. Had a home run in her last game. But this is a little pop-up into shallow center field. And Pace will make the catch. So again, the Peaks get 2 runners on base with nobody out. And the next 2 batters fly out and keep them from advancing. Trang at the plate now. And lifts this one high and deep to right field, but playable for Hatmore to end the inning. So once again, the inning starts with 2 base hits and then 3 straight fly balls, and nobody can advance. We head to the bottom of the second. The Whispers are up by a couple of runs. Nib Luncaster at the plate. And that is a fair ball down the line. That's going to roll all the way to the corner. Luncaster not testing Glandis' arm, will not try for 2. But he is at first base for Armstrong. Nobody out in the inning. And the high changeup is in there. 1-1 the count on Armstrong. And he takes strike 2, 1-2 now. And the curveball gets him looking. First strikeout of the day for I'm a Woman. Her 11th on the year. And there's a little bunt. The sacrifice works. The runner is out at first. But Luncaster advances to second. And that takes us back to the top of the lineup. And Peyton Pace will be the batter. 1-1 the count on Pace. And that is hit on the ground right at Mush. And the routine play over to first base will end the inning. We head to the top of the third inning now. Peaks coming to the plate, down by 2. And here's Jimmy Pootstink. Got underneath it a little bit. Pretty good pitch to hit. And it stays up in the air forever. When it finally comes down, it's into the glove of Peyton Pace out in center field. And that's out number 1. Here's Gerp Trindle. Gerp takes that pitch down and away. Ball 1. And there's another fly ball. Undermeyer goes back from his second base position to make the catch in the outfield grass. 2 away as Bob Fatfuck steps in. And a little bouncer out to Undermeyer. And that is going to end the top of the third inning. We head to the bottom of the third. Whispers with a 2-run lead as Rock Undermeyer will step up to lead the inning off. He takes a fastball low, ball 1. Nice pitch from Woman there. 1-1 the count. And this is hit on the line. Diving play for Fatfuck. Can't make the throw in time. Tough throw for Fatfuck to get across there. Samuel Hatmore will step up to the plate now, facing I'm a Woman with a runner at first base and 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Quickly up 0-2 is Woman. And the pitch is popped into the air. Shallow center field. Trindle coming on, can't make the play. And that'll drop for a base hit. So 2 runners aboard now. Still nobody out in the inning. And not exactly hard hit balls, just put in places where people can't really get to them. They only have 1 play there. They get the out at first. It's runners second and third now with 1 away. And there's a ground ball up the middle. This one is hit hard. Trindle cuts it off. The runners will have to stay where they are. First and third with 1 away. Another run in, 3-0. Now the Whispers lead. And Woman needs a ground ball double play to end this. Instead, she gets a pop-up into foul territory. Fatfuck is heading over, and he's going to have it. And that's going to be the second out of the inning. And Nib Luncaster will step in once again. And he bats here with 2 outs and 2 on. And his team up by 3. Off-speed pitch misses off the plate. And that is hit hard to right field, but it's hooking foul. And that'll be strike 2. The 1-2 to Luncaster. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Second strikeout of the day for I'm a Woman, and that'll head us to the top of the 4th. Is that a thing that people say? That will take us to the top of the 4th. Peaks coming up to bat here. Glower Mush will lead it off. She's 0 for 1 today. Her team down by 3 here. And it's just about time to start getting some base runners. That'll be a start. An infield hit as Furthermore can't come up with the ball. And Mush is at first for Glandis, who takes ball 1 and takes the second pitch right out into center field on the line. And here we are again, back-to-back base hits to start the inning. 2 aboard with nobody out as Klebel Vanderhig steps in. And that is a heck of a catch. And that will be a double play. So 2 outs now, runner at first for Spike Dingus, who takes strike 1 up in the zone. And that one is right into the glove of Pace. And that'll end the inning. After 3.5, Whispers lead 3-0. Can't make my mouth work right today. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I haven't been using it all day. I've just been sitting here in the silence, and then I just decide to jump on and start calling a baseball game without speaking any other words for the rest of the day. Here's Trang, pulling in a fly ball to right for out number 1. Here's Adelmo Meyer at the plate. The starting pitcher batting here with 1 away and nobody on. And so Woman will go right after him. And he will hit a ground ball right to Pootstink, who will field it and step on first. And back to the top of the order we go. Peyton Pace will be at the plate with 2 out in the inning. And this is a high fly ball. Left center field. Glandis comes over and makes the catch to end the inning. Heading to the 5th now. After 4, the Peaks haven't scored, and the Whispers have scored 3 times. I'm a Woman at the plate to lead off the inning, and she sends a smoked line drive out to center field. Pace makes the catch just before the warning track, but she got really good contact on that ball. Here's Kanga Trang, and that's ball 1 off the plate away. And pretty good slider there, comes back in. And that's going to be over the head of the first baseman. That's going to be a base hit with 1 out for King Kanga. And here's Jimmy Pootstink. He bats with a runner at first and 1 out in the inning. And he is quickly ahead. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's 3-0 now. The ball gets away from the catcher. I can't react fast enough to send the runner. It's 3-0. And Pootstink taking all the way. Takes a strike on the inside corner. And now he takes his base. So a hit and a walk results in 2 runners aboard for Gerp Trindle here, with 1 away in the inning. And that is at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1 is up and away, 1-1. And that is a base hit right back up the middle, and the bases are now loaded with Colorado Peaks. And who's stepping in? Bob Fatfuck, who leads the league in batting average and slugging percentage. He bats here with bases loaded and 1 away. Takes the first pitch for strike 1. And that is down and out. 1-1 the count. And that's a pretty well hit ball, but it is going to result in a double play as it goes right to a fielder. So the Peaks load the bases and still can't score. After 4.5, it's 3-0 Whispers. Rock Undermeyer will bat to start the inning for the Whispers, and he'll take ball 1. That's inside. Check swing there, 2-0 the count. And that is fouled away. And that brings the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. And a hard line drive over the head of a leaping Pootstink. Trang hauls it in. Throw is to second, but already in there is Pace with a double to start the inning. And here is Hatmore, who just puts a good stroke into that ball. And that is a home run. Hitting just on top of the yellow line there. That's going to be a 2-run shot. His first of the year. And it is now 5-0 in favor of the home team Whispers. As I'm a Woman gets a little bit tense mojo-wise. Line drive, center field, Trindle going back. And that's off the wall. Trindle can't make a catch. He'll play the carom. And that brings up Wary Furthermore. Nobody out. Runner at second base. She takes strike 1. And a pretty good 2-seamer that breaks away but stays in the zone. 1-2 the count now on Furthermore. And that's well hit down the line, but it slices foul. And another 1-2 pitch coming. She doesn't bite on the off-speed pitch on the hands. The 2-2 is through the right side of the infield. Runner heading from home. The Trang throw will not catch him. It's 6-0 now. And Woman all of a sudden getting knocked around pretty good.
That's down.
It's 1-1. And there's a base hit through the right side. Runner heading for third. Trang got him. A great throw from Trang in right field. Cuts down the runner at third. And we've got one away now and a runner at first. Nib Luncaster at the plate now. Seems like I've called his name a lot today. And he takes a slider for strike 2. Trindle is there, makes the catch on the line drive. And that'll be 2 down in the inning. 1-1 the count. And that'll be strike 2. The 1-2. Weekly hit up the middle, easy play for Mush. And that'll end the inning. Here's Glower Mush at the plate to lead off the top of the 6th for the Peaks. They're down by 6 runs, and they need some base runners quick style. This will drop. That'll be a base hit. And that'll bring up Gladys Glandis. After Mush singles, Glandis hits one very deep to center field. And this is going to be gone. It took a long time to get there, but it all ends up outside the fence. 410 feet, and I think it went 600 feet high. That's Glandis' second of the year. That'll be good for 2 runs, and the Peaks are on the board now. 6-2 the score as Vanderhiggs steps into the batter's box. Fouls this one away. Strike 2. And there's a pretty well hit ball, left center field. It hangs up a little bit. And Loins makes the catch on the edge of the track. And that'll bring up Spike Dingus with 1 away. And that's a well hit ball. I think this one might go. It's at least going to get over the head of the center fielder. It rolls to the wall. This will be an easy double for Dingus. And we're going to go ahead and pinch hit for Woman. Her day will be done. Kid Presentable will come in to pinch hit. Has a number of pinch hit RBIs this year, does Presentable. And he hits this one on a line to left field. That'll be out number 2. Not what they were looking for out of KP's bat in that situation. But we'll go back to the top end, Kang to Trang. And this is opposite field power the other way off her bat. Caught by Hatmore on the warning track. And that'll end the inning. Laserman will be coming in. The Peaks get on the board with a 2-run homer. And they're behind by 4 now, with the Whispers leading 6-2. Here's your pitcher, Adelmo Meyer, leading off the inning. Facing Brick Laserman, who has taken over on the mound for I'm a Woman. The 1-2 is popped up into the air behind second. Dingus heading over and makes the play. Peyton Pace will be the batter as we head to the top of the order here. With 1 away, he fouls off the first pitch. And it's no balls, 1 strike to Pace. Strike 2 now as he lets the curveball drop through the zone. The 0-2 went right by him. He checked his swing, didn't know what to do with it, and all he has to do is go sit down. He's out number 2. Bars. And Rock Undermeyer will bat with 2 away here. Ground ball, Dingus knocks it down, but can't make the catch. And that'll be an infield hit. And we'll bring Hatmore to the plate with a runner at first and 2 down in the inning. The 0-1 is over for a strike. Here's the 0-2. And that's right back up the middle. Base hit. And runners first and second now with 2 outs. For Adelmo Loins. First pitch to Loins. They go high and away. And that's hit on the ground. Fat Fuck has it over to first. And that'll end the inning. After 6 innings, we head to the top of the 7th. Peaks coming to the plate. Down by 4 runs. Jimmy Pootstink is going to lead it off this inning. He's 0 for 2 today. He has drawn a walk. And he hits this one pretty hard to right field. But it is caught by Hatmore on the warning track for out number 1. Here's Gerp Trindle. And there's a hard hit ball. That's going to get down in the gap. That's going to be at least 2 bases for Trindle. And the throw comes in. He will hold at second with a 1-out double as Gerp Trindle stands on base with 1 away for Fat Fuck. And there's another gapper in the power alley. One run will score. And Fat Fuck will head to second with an RBI double. And it's 6-3. Here's Glower Mush. Has a couple of singles today. Bats here with a runner at second and 1 away in the inning. That doesn't ever break. It's 2-0. And that's well hit to center field, but caught by Pace. 2 down now as Gladys Glandis steps in. She's got a home run, a single, and a walk, and 2 RBIs today. And she takes the first pitch tight, ball 1. And that is a line drive hit right at Undermeyer. That'll end the inning. The Peaks get another one, though. And as we head to the 7th inning stretch, it's 6-3 in favor of the hometown Whispers. You're visiting Peaks in a little bit of trouble.
It's a beautiful day for a ball game today.
Brick Laserman on the mound for his 2nd inning of work. Wary furthermore will be the first batter he faces here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 6-3 in favor of the Whispers. And everybody gets a hand on that one as that kind of bounces around the right side of the infield, but they do get the out at first. And Fist Samplemore will be the next batter to face Laserman. And he chases a pitch inside, fouls it away. The 0-1. Little bit high there. 1-1. And the count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch is hit hard to right field, but Trang is positioned perfectly and makes the out. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning. Nib Luncaster at the plate now. And he will take inside for ball 1. They nibble at the corners because, well, his name's Nib. Swing and a miss on a high heater. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
Count is full now.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And a very rare walk issued by Peaks pitching. We don't usually do that. But it will be a 2-out walk. And Armstrong will be at the plate with 2 outs and a runner at first. And he gaps this one. That will be extra bases as it rolls all the way to the wall. A run will score. No way to stop it. That'll be an RBI double. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Adelmo Meyer, with a runner at second and 2 away. And he grounds up the first base line. Pootstink has it. And that'll end the bottom of the 7th. We head to the 8th now. The Peaks down by 4 again. 7-3 your score. Vanderhiggs, Dingus, and Laserman scheduled to bat. We will most likely see a pinch hitter for the pitcher spot.
Ball inside.
Vanderhiggs at the plate. Sends that one back up the middle. This will be a base hit to lead off the inning for Vanderhiggs. And that'll bring up Spike Dingus.
Number 2.
And he will take strike one. And the next pitch is golfed into right field. That'll be a base hit. 2 runners aboard now. And we will see
Number 33.
what Laserman can do with the bat.
Ball low.
We'll be very patient.
Strike.
And we'll take some bad strikes. 1-1.
Strike.
Strike 2. The 1-2 to Laserman. Is hit on the ground. A little bouncer back to the mound. Bars. But it'll move the runners over just as well as a bunt. And Kanga Train comes up now. 1 out. Runners second and third. And she will take ball 1 off the plate. And that is caught by Undermeyer. A pretty well hit ball, but Undermeyer leaps up and makes the catch.
Number 16.
And that'll bring Jimmy Pootstink to the plate with 2 down and 2 on. And this is back up the middle and through. 1 run is in. Another run rounding third, heading for home. He will score. And we have a pitching change. Meyer is out. Vincenzo will come in. As Gerp Trindle is at the plate here with 2 away. And a runner at first base as the Peaks have pulled to within 2 of the Whispers. The 1-1 to Trindle over for a strike. 1-2.
Strike 3.
And Trindle strikes out swinging. So another 2 points on the board for the Peaks. They still trail by 2. It's 7-5 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. And Laserman is going to come out. And we're going to bring Goofnarb in
Number 35.
to try and close this thing out for the Peaks, who need 3 outs here without the Whispers scoring again to leave themselves in a decent position to catch up in the 9th. There's a line drive to third. That'll be out number 1. And so Goofnarb has done a third of his job and gotten the first out of the inning. And that is a great stop by Pootstink. He will race to the bag and get the out himself. Fantastic defensive effort by the first baseman there. And that'll bring Samuel Hatmore up. And Goofnarb would really like this out here. And to get to the 9th inning so his team has a chance. And similar play, Pootstink can't come up with it. That'll be an infield hit. And Adelmo Loins will step up with a runner at first and 2 away. And Goofnarb gets him to fire a line drive right at Mush. And that ends the inning. Top of the 9th, the Peaks down to their last chance here. They're trailing by 2, but the heart of their order is coming up. Defensive changes for the Whispers. And 2 straight balls to Fat Fuck. And it is 3-0. Whoops. And that'll be a leadoff walk issued to Fat Fuck. And the tying run is at the plate. That's Glower Mush. And she will take a ball high. And a strike on the corner there, 1-1. And that's inside. It's going to be 2-1. As Mush a little bit late. The 2-2 pitch is off the end of the bat into foul territory. And furthermore makes the play. 1 down as Gladys Glandis becomes the new tying run. And she gets a ball right back up the middle. And the runner is heading for home, going to try and score all the way from first. And in there, it's a 1-run game. New pitcher now, Vincenzo out, Fontina in. And Vanderhiggs at the plate. She fouls back the first pitch. It's 0-1.
That's down.
And that's a little bit low. Here's 1-1 coming.
Low.
A little bit low again.
Strike.
And it's 2-2. And that is pop foul. That's going to make it to the seats. Still 2-2 to Vanderhiggs, who has a pretty good at bat going here. She's battling, and the count has run full. And another walk. Second walk of the inning
Now batting.
by Whispers pitchers.
Number 2.
And the winning run, or the go-ahead run, is at first base. And Dingus is at the plate. And there's a drive out to center field. The runners will have to retreat. That'll be out number 2. Peaks down to their last out, and it's not going to be Goofnarb. It's going to be Tina Passme.
Number 10.
Tina Passme coming in with 2 away here. And the tying run in scoring position fouls that one away. It's 0-2.
Ball inside.
Way outside. Oh, come on. I couldn't hit the buttons fast enough, and now I'm caught in a rundown. Damn it. That ends the game as we run ourselves right out of it. Your final numbers: 6 runs on 16 hits, no errors for the Peaks. 7 runs on 16 hits, no errors for the Whisper. Kind of a bummer way for the game to end, with me running myself right out of it because I couldn't do things right. Meyer gets the win. Fontina with a save, and I'm a Woman is saddled with the loss. She goes 5 innings, gives up 6 earned runs, and strikes out 2. 1 home run for each team in the game. Glandus, Hatmore, and Furthermore are your stars. And so the Peaks drop another game, and they go to 9-6 on the season.